Welcome, friends. Today I want to talk about the most important investment you can ever make: investing in yourself. The time you spend on personal growth is the key to unlocking your potential. Let me share with you 5 life-changing principles to help you on this journey. Your future depends on what you do today. The choices you make today will shape the life you live tomorrow. Every hour spent learning, growing, and improving is a seed planted for a better future. Don't wait for the perfect moment. Start today, because success loves preparation. Discipline is the bridge to success. Self-discipline is your best friend on the road to greatness. Whether it's waking up early, hitting the gym, or learning a new skill, consistency is what separates the dreamers from the achievers. Discipline turns small efforts into massive results over time. Don't wish it were easier. Work to be better. Challenges will come, but don't let them discourage you. Instead, use them as opportunities to grow stronger and wiser. The question isn't, why is this happening to me? But rather, what can I learn from this? Strength comes from struggle. Value the power of small improvements. You don't have to leap mountains overnight. Focus on getting just 1% better every day. Read a chapter, learn a new idea, or practice a skill for 30 minutes. Over time, those small steps will compound into extraordinary achievements. Surround yourself with growth-minded people. You become the average of the people you spend the most time with. Choose your circle wisely. Be around those who challenge you, inspire you, and push you to grow. Greatness is contagious, so stay in the company of those who dream big. Your journey to becoming better isn't a sprint, it's a lifelong marathon. The time you invest in yourself today will pay dividends for the rest of your life. So take charge, embrace the process, and watch how your life transforms. The future isn't some distant, abstract concept that's being built right now, in this very moment. Every decision you make, every action you take, and every habit you cultivate is laying the foundation for the life you'll live tomorrow. The truth is, success doesn't just happen by chance. It's the result of deliberate effort, consistent action, and intentional choices. Think about it each day as a blank page in the story of your life. You get to decide whether that page is filled with progress, growth, and purpose, or wasted on distractions and regret. The problem is, many people fall into the trap of someday thinking. They tell themselves, I'll start working on my goals when I have more time, or I'll focus on improving myself when things settle down. But here's the reality: someday isn't a day on the calendar. It's an excuse to stay in your comfort zone. If you want to change your future, you have to act today. That doesn't mean you need to overhaul your entire life overnight. Start small. Take a single step toward your goals. Whether it's reading for 10 minutes, going for a walk, or learning a new skill, every bit of effort matters. These seemingly insignificant actions may not feel like much in the moment, but over time they compound into something extraordinary. Imagine planting a tree. The best time to plant it was 20 years ago, but the second best time is today. When you plant the seeds of hard work, learning, and growth now, you'll reap the rewards later. And just like a tree takes time to grow, your efforts today will take time to show results. That's why patience is key. Don't get discouraged if you don't see immediate results. Focus on the process, not just the outcome. Remember, your future is in your hands. The habits you build today determine the opportunities you'll have tomorrow. The time you spend learning today will equip you to face challenges down the road. The discipline you develop today will help you stay focused when life gets tough. And the vision you cultivate today will give you the drive to keep moving forward. So the question is, what are you doing with your time today? Are you spending it on activities that bring you closer to your dreams, or are you letting it slip away? Time is your most precious resource, and once it's gone, you can't get it back. Make every moment count. Because when the future arrives, you'll either be grateful for the time you invested in yourself or regretful for the time you wasted. Today is your opportunity to create a better tomorrow. Start now and watch how your efforts begin to shape the life you've always envisioned. Discipline is the invisible force that transforms dreams into reality. It's the bridge that connects where you are now to where you want to be. Without discipline, even the best plans will remain nothing more than ideas, and the grandest dreams will stay unfulfilled. It's the foundation of every great achievement, and if you want to reach your goals, you must embrace it wholeheartedly. Discipline begins with understanding that success isn't about luck or talent alone. It's about showing up consistently, even when you don't feel like it. It's easy to be motivated when you're excited or when things are going your way. But what separates those who succeed from those who don't is the ability to push forward when motivation fades. Discipline is about doing the work even on the days when you'd rather stay in bed, procrastinate, or give up. Think of discipline as a muscle. The more you use it, the stronger it becomes. But like any muscle, it requires effort, practice, and repetition to grow. Each time you choose discipline over distraction, whether it's sticking to your workout routine, completing that project on time, or resisting the urge to scroll mindlessly through your phone, you're building the strength needed to stay on track. The key to developing discipline lies in creating habits that support your goals. Habits are powerful because they automate your behavior. Start small, choose one habit to focus on, and commit to it every day. For example, if you want to become healthier, start by drinking a glass of water first thing in the morning. If you want to grow your skills, dedicate just 10 minutes a day to learning something new. Over time, these small habits will compound into significant progress. Another important aspect of discipline is setting clear priorities. You can't do everything, so focus on what matters most. Write down your goals and break them into actionable steps. Then commit to completing those steps one at a time. When you're tempted to stray, remind yourself of why you started. Discipline isn't about being perfect, it's about consistently making choices that align with your long-term vision. Discipline also requires self-accountability. No one is going to do the work for you. If you skip a day or fall short, own it, but don't dwell on it. Acknowledge the mistake, learn from it, and get back on track. Success isn't about never failing, it's about refusing to give up. The beauty of discipline is that it gives you freedom in the long run. It might feel restrictive at first, but it ultimately allows you to achieve the things you truly desire. When you're disciplined with your time, you gain the freedom to focus on what truly matters. When you're disciplined with your health, you enjoy the freedom of energy and vitality. When you're disciplined with your finances, you unlock the freedom to pursue your dreams without worry. In the end, discipline is an act of self-love. It's choosing what you want most over what you want right now. It's sacrificing short-term comfort for long-term fulfillment. And while the journey may not always be easy, the rewards are worth every ounce of effort. So ask yourself, are you willing to do what it takes to achieve your goals? Are you ready to embrace discipline as your ally? Success doesn't happen by accident, it's earned through consistent, disciplined action. Start today and let discipline be the bridge that carries you to your dreams. Life is full of challenges, obstacles, and moments that test your strength. While it's tempting to wish for an easier path, the truth is growth doesn't come from comfort. Real growth happens when you face difficulties head on and commit to becoming better, stronger, and more resilient. Instead of wishing the road was smooth, focus on sharpening your skills and building the character you need to navigate the journey. Challenges are not your enemy, they are your greatest teachers. They force you to think differently, push beyond your limits, and discover your true potential. Every difficulty you encounter is an opportunity to grow. If everything came easily, you wouldn't develop the skills, perseverance, or determination needed to handle life's bigger challenges. Growth comes from struggle, and strength comes from resistance. When you find yourself in a tough situation, don't ask, why is this happening to me? Instead, ask, what can I learn from this? Shifting your mindset from victimhood to empowerment is the first step in taking control of your circumstances. Challenges aren't there to defeat you, they're there to elevate you. Consider this when you go to the gym. You don't build muscle by lifting the lightest weights. You grow stronger by lifting heavier ones, pushing your limits, and challenging yourself to do more. Life works the same way. Each obstacle you face is a weight designed to build your mental, emotional, and spiritual strength. The more you embrace these challenges, the more capable you become. But how do you work to be better when the road gets tough? Start by taking responsibility. Blaming others or external circumstances won't solve anything. Instead, focus on what you can control: your attitude, effort, and actions. Even when things seem out of your hands, your response is always within your power. Choose to respond with determination, creativity, and courage. Next, commit to self-improvement. If you want better results, you must become better yourself. Invest in learning new skills, expanding your knowledge, and improving your mindset. Read books, listen to podcasts, take courses, or find a mentor. The more you grow, the more equipped you'll be to handle challenges and seize opportunities. Another key is resilience. Understand that setbacks are not failures, they're stepping stones. When you encounter a roadblock, don't give up. Adjust your approach, try again, and keep moving forward. Persistence is often the difference between those who succeed and those who don't. Remember, the strongest oak tree wasn't built in a day, it grew through years of enduring storms. Finally, embrace a mindset of gratitude. Yes, gratitude even for the challenges. Why? Because those challenges are shaping you into the person you're meant to become. Each hardship you overcome adds to your strength, wisdom, and character. Gratitude shifts your focus from what's going wrong to what's going right, giving you the energy and perspective to keep pushing forward. So when you face difficulties, resist the urge to wish for an easier life. Instead, commit to becoming better. Work on yourself, build your skills, and strengthen your mindset. With every challenge you overcome, you'll grow into a person capable of achieving extraordinary things. Remember, life isn't about avoiding storms, it's about learning how to dance in the rain. Don't wish it were easier work to be better, and watch how life transforms into a journey of growth, fulfillment, and unstoppable progress. When you think of success, it's easy to imagine monumental leaps, sudden breakthroughs, or massive changes. But the truth is, most success isn't about dramatic moments, it's about the small, consistent improvements you make every single day. These tiny actions may seem insignificant in the short term, but over time they create a ripple effect that leads to extraordinary results. The concept is simple: focus on getting just 1% better every day. It might not sound like much, but that 1% compounds. Imagine improving just a little bit each day, whether it's in your skills, habits, or mindset. Over a year, those small daily efforts add up to incredible growth. It's the principle of compound interest applied to your life, and it's one of the most powerful forces for personal and professional development. Let's break it down. Improving by 1% today could mean reading a few pages of a book, learning a single new fact, practicing a skill for 10 minutes, or making one healthier choice. It's not about perfection, it's about progress. The key is consistency. Even when progress feels slow or invisible, trust the process. Every small step forward brings you closer to your goals. The beauty of small improvements is that they're manageable. Too often people get overwhelmed by the size of their dreams. They want to lose 50 pounds, write a book, start a business, or master a skill, and the sheer magnitude of these goals paralyzes them. But when you break it down into small, actionable steps, it becomes achievable. Instead of focusing on the end result, ask yourself, what can I do today to move the needle forward, even just a little? Here's the thing, small improvements build momentum. When you accomplish something small, it gives you a sense of progress and boosts your confidence. That momentum creates a positive feedback loop. You feel good about your progress, which motivates you to keep going. Over time, this snowballs into significant achievements. Consistency is the secret ingredient here. A single good decision won't change your life, just like a single workout won't make you fit or one healthy meal won't transform your body. But repeated over weeks, months, and years, those decisions create lasting change. I think of it like planting seeds. Each small improvement is a seed you plant in the garden of your future. It might not sprout immediately, but with time and care, it will grow into something remarkable. Another important aspect of small improvements is their ability to build habits. Habits are the foundation of success because they automate your actions. By starting small, you make it easier to build habits that stick. For example, if you want to start exercising, begin with just 5 minutes a day. Once that becomes a habit, you can gradually increase the time. The same applies to learning, saving money, or improving your relationships. Start small and let the habits grow naturally. Finally, don't underestimate the power of patience. Small improvements may not produce dramatic results immediately, but they will over time. Many people give up too soon because they don't see instant progress. But remember, success is a marathon, not a sprint. Trust the process, stay consistent, and keep making those tiny improvements. The results will come, and when they do, they'll be worth the wait. In the end, the power of small improvements lies in their simplicity and sustainability. It's not about doing everything at once, it's about doing a little better each day. Commit to the process, and you'll be amazed at how far you can go. Success isn't built on massive leaps, but on the steady accumulation of small victories. So take that first step, no matter how small, and keep moving forward. You'll be surprised at how far those tiny steps can take you. The people you spend the most time with have a profound impact on your life. They shape your mindset, influence your decisions, and ultimately determine the trajectory of your success. If you want to grow, thrive, and become the best version of yourself, it's essential to surround yourself with growth-minded individuals who inspire, challenge, and support you. The saying, "You are the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with," is more than a cliche. It's a principle rooted in psychology and human behavior. We are naturally influenced by the attitudes, habits, and values of those around us. If you spend time with people who are motivated, ambitious, and focused on self-improvement, their energy and mindset will inspire you to level up. On the other hand, if you're surrounded by negativity, complacency, or mediocrity, it can hold you back from reaching your full potential. Growth-minded people are those who believe in continuous improvement, both for themselves and others. They view challenges as opportunities, value learning, and encourage you to aim higher. These are the friends. The journey of self-improvement isn't meant to be walked alone. The people you surround yourself with can either elevate you or anchor you, so choose wisely. Seek out growth-minded individuals who inspire, challenge, and support you. These are the people who will push you to dream bigger, work harder, and believe in yourself when you doubt your abilities. Surrounding yourself with the right people doesn't mean cutting everyone else out of your life. It means being intentional about who has the greatest influence on your mindset and decisions. Spend more time with those who uplift you, and you'll find yourself naturally adopting their positive habits, energy, and drive. In the end, you have the power to create an environment that supports your goals and dreams. Choose wisely and invest in meaningful relationships. And watch how your life transforms as you align yourself with those who are committed to growth. Because when you surround yourself with greatness, you can't help but rise to it.